welcome back to our channel. Uh,
Hello.
we're doing a little bit. We're starting a new game. Something a little different. Um,
Heck yeah.
I we recorded this already, but we're not going to talk about the lost episode. So moving on.
Fine. Everything is fine.
Is it fine?
It's
Is it?
all fine. Nothing could possibly have gone wrong. I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, I'll start this like I always do. Welcome, welcome. My name is Luna. I am joined by Artemis
Hello.
and Mooney.
Salutations!
Yay! And we're going to be playing Cinderella Phenomenon. It is a visual novel game, which is basically it's a dating otamu, and it's become one of my hyper fixation obsessions. I have I'm just in love with this game. If you don't want to be spoiled, or you know what? No, just if you've never heard of this game, pause the video. Don't watch this video. Go download it. It's on Steam for free. Go experience it for yourself and then come back and watch our reactions because that's the only true way of doing this now.
Or you could mute the video while you play and then just rewatch it afterwards. That works too.
Sure.
More views,
Just
man.
sure?
Okay, so we're doing things a little we're actually since this isn't Dragon Age, Artemis is not going to be in charge. It actually is going to be me, Luna.
Yeah, it's not always gonna be me playing things. Sometimes it's these other two.
And we
Yeah.
decided on this one for me because I'm obsessed with it, so I call dibs.
Yeah, that's pretty much how we do things.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
we're gonna start a new story, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yep.
Start. Would you like to refresh yourself on the basics of playing? No. I'm good. Are you guys good?
We're good.
I mean, you're the
We've
one
done this
playing,
once
so
already.
yeah.
No. Okay. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there were two crystals. Oh, I forgot how much we are not good at saying names of things. This is gonna be a time. Okay.
It's fine.
One was the chrysalis lucis, protected by the ruler of the fairies.
Ooh.
The other was the chrysalis tenebrarum, was watched over by the high leader of the witches. The lucius was stained by love, happiness. No. The lucius was substained by love, happiness, and joy. Not stained, substained. I know how to read,
Words are hard.
especially the English language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tenebrama by fear, anger, and hatred. The fairies and witches lived in harmony with the humans of the kingdom. They regulated the power of the crystals in order to maintain balance between darkness and light. For there can be no joy without sadness, no courage without fear. The kingdom was at peace for a time. Then one day, a traveling bard decided to write stories, tales of the magic and wonders of the kingdom. He named these stories fairy tales. In fairy tales, the light always emerges victorious, and true love was a usual reward. The fairy tales spread further than could have been predicted. The humans of the kingdom began to believe that fairy tales were true, and that the magic of the witches was inherently wicked and cruel. The witches
Ew.
became hated and feared. Eventually, they were hunted, not haunted.
Yep.
Eventually, they were hunted like animals. The witch hunt.
Boo.
There. So rude.
The high leader of the witches, in all her anger, created the fairy tale curse. You think we are wicked? So be it. Just as you have taken our happily ever after, we shall take yours. The witches used the fairy tale curse to attack humans indiscriminately, ultimately throwing the kingdom into chaos and darkness. The ruler of the fairies, the Lucius Bearer, sought to regain peace, but the witches were blinded by their hatred for humans, who were responsible for the witch genocide. A terrible war, the Great War, began. Eventually, the Tenenbaum Bearer, the high leader of the witches, was finally defeated. The Tenenbaum was lost, peace was restored, and the light once again triumphed. But darkness can never fully disappear. It waits in the
Ooh,
shadows, patient for when its time will inevitably return.
Poopy.
I think I'm getting better at this.
Nice.
Well, my name is Luna. Should we go with
Hey,
that, right?
Makes sense to me.
You good with that, Mooney?
might as well.
Hey, okay.
Make things
Enter.
easier.
Prologue. Ice Princess.
Ooh.
My name is Luna Riella Breton, daughter of King Gregor Genor.
Gennaro?
Gennaro? Sure, I'll go with Gennaro. Gennaro Britain III. I am the crown princess of the kingdom of Angielle. At least, that was who I used to be. But that was before yesterday, when I became a victim of the infamous fairy tale curse.
Dun dun
Ooh.
dun.
Poopy.
Can I just say the character design is so pretty,
It is really cute.
right? Like the pink hair with the yellow eyes, I kind of like dig it.
Very cute.
Hmm. Okay, everyone has forgotten my birthright. Now I am nothing more than a lonely peasant. I feel like I am stuck in a nightmare. But no, this is my reality now. I still have no idea what I must do to break the curse. I close my eyes and remember that day. It has started out like any other day. Alright, guys,
Ooh.
who wants to
Have you
read?
heard? Another person was cursed.
I am on my way to the dining hall for breakfast when I stop and listen to the sound of hushed voices. There are two maids standing next to each other with brooms in hand. These two are slacking off again.
That's terrible. What fairy tale curse was it?
Whoa, Mooney, your audio is jacked.
Ah, what the heck?
She sounds pretty much fine to me.
No, she sounded so off to me there.
That's weird.
Try again, Mooney?
Hello?
Okay, you're back to normal.
Yeah,
Okay
cool.
then. That was weird.
Yeah. Alright.
They say it was Pinocchio.
Pinocchio? Fairy tale with the lying boy whose nose grows longer? That's awful.
You know, more and more people have been getting cursed lately. You think those wicked witches are up to something again?
Thought the fairy tale curses would stop after you know who was defeated.
Voldemort.
Dun dun dun.
No. He who must not be named.
Oh no. You two are hired to work, not talk.
We're sorry, Your Highness.
As can only be expected from the likes of them. Another fairy tale curse. The fairy tale curse started spreading even before the Great War began. I do not have much interest in its effects, even now. After all, most humans probably deserve to get cursed. The victims are weak. Angela would be better off without the dead weight. If it were up to Mother, the curse would have been banished from Angela the instant they fell prey to it. But Mother is not here anymore, and she will not come back ever.
Princess, the king and queen are waiting in the dining hall.
I am on my way. The king, Ophelia, and Rod are all present in the dining hall. Someone is correspondingly missing. Whoa, did I say that right?
Conspicuously.
Conspicuously?
Ah, I hate the English language sometimes. Conspicuously missing. But I ignore their absence.
Good morning, Luna.
Good morning, Your Majesty.
Good morning, Luna.
Luna.
Ophelia. Ophelia. Windensov?
Woodensoff? Mm-hmm.
Windensov. Yeah, okay. Every day I wonder why my father, the king, married a lowly baker. She can never be a true queen, for she pales in comparison to Mother. I take my seat next to the king, then look up at the person sitting opposite of me. Ba da da da.
The bunny!
I have a feeling I know who we're gonna romance first. It's just an inkling.
You never know.
Well, what do you mean you never know? He has a
You
bunny.
never know.
That means nothing.
That means absolutely nothing. We have not seen the other candidates yet.
That's true. You could fall in
Yeah.
love with. Please don't fall in love with the one I don't like as much. I do not want to do him first.
I can tell you pretty much for certain, based on our last interaction, I at least will not be voting for that guy.
uh, there's
I
only.
make no promises.
Ah, goddamn. Well, because I don't think I told you anything, Mooney.
Yeah, I have no clue who it is.
That's great. You'll understand the instant we meet him.
I hope I
Uh,
instantly love him.
that would
I'd
be
be
kind of funny.
surprised.
It would be kind of funny though.
It would be hilarious, and I would like understand at the same time, but at the same time, I would also be confused. Just being like,
That is fair.
I thought you had better taste. What are you doing?
Oh,
It's
I
kind of
better taste.
disappointing because I mean, you know me so well.
Oh, hi, Peanut.
Yeah, I do know you pretty well, Mooney. I think I
Like,
would
I'm kind
know.
of disappointed that you don't think it'll happen, but yeah, I kind of hope it happens for some reason.
And part of me also hopes it happens, just because it sounds funny, but also same time, I know you. I love you. You will probably not like him as much as I don't like him.
Damn
That
it.
is valid.
But it's fine. We're here. Okay. Alright. Rod Benedict Windensov, my stepbrother, is bored and quiet as usual. He is 2 years my junior and is the younger of Ophelia's children. He is mute and uses a plush bunny to voice his thoughts. It was apparently given to him by a fairy. He minds his own business and is easy to deal with. But his older sister. My eyes go to the empty seat beside him. She is probably the most infuriating person I have ever had the displeasure of knowing.
Do we all agree that I should continue with the same voice that we did in
Yes.
the... Okay, cool. I'm so sorry I'm late. I was reading and forgot the time.
And here she is.
Good morning, dear father, mother. Good morning, Rod. And good morning to you too, Luna. It's a beautiful morning, isn't it?
Oh, god damn it.
Emmeline, I'm pretty sure is what we said before.
Emmeline, I
Yeah,
feel like I
that's
looked
what
up a way how to say it, and then I
I mean,
forgot.
Emmeline just makes sense to me.
Yeah.
God dang it. Emmeline Windensov, Rod's elder sister and my stepsister. She acts as she acts as if we are blood, as if she too were born a princess, as if she could be crowned princess, perhaps steal my place. I will never let that happen.
Now that everyone is here, let us begin.
Butlers glide inside with silver trays to carefully serve us breakfast.
So, Emmeline, you were reading the fairy tale books that the king brought you?
Oh, yes. There are so many, and they are all so wonderful. Thank you so much, Father. I am happy that you like them. I love them. It's so strange that the library didn't have any of them to begin with.
That is because Mother hated them. She had all the books burned.
Rhyme. Ah, but why? They are such charming stories.
Fairy tales mislead humans into believing they can have things they do not deserve. Fame, riches, love, happily ever afters.
Ah.
And when their wishes do not come to fruition exactly as they wanted them to, the humans blame the witches for granting them in the first place.
That's just rude. What are you implying about the witches, Luna?
The atmosphere shifts, and the air in the room grows heavy. I continue to eat. Perhaps witches are not responsible for the evils in this world. Perhaps humans are the cause of their own downfall.
Have you any idea what you were talking about, child? Oh, witches have caused nothing but pain and suffering to this kingdom. Even now, they still spread the fairy tale curse to our innocent subjects.
The truth is, I know very little about the time the witches had free range over Angielle. I was very young then, and Mother forbade me to leave the palace, sometimes even my room.
Yeesh.
I I know nothing of the people's supposed pain and suffering. Mother kept me away from everyone, and so I could not bring myself to care. How do
Oof.
you know the curse are innocent?
Our people have been toiling day and night to rebuild Angielle after the Great War. Our people are the kingdom's foundation, and I am endlessly grateful for their determination and resolve. Every day I wonder what your mother taught you about.
Leave Mother out of this.
Dear, please.
Ugh.
Luna, darling, your father didn't mean to.
I am not one of your children, Ophelia. I do not need your sympathy. Ouch.
Big oof. Luna, you will show your mother respect. Oh, gods.
Your voice cracked there. It's kind of funny.
I'm just so disappointed and angry. This is not how to
Yeah.
blend a family.
Oh,
This is
yeah,
not how
no.
to blend a family.
Not even a little bit. But don't worry.
Oh,
Everything
Gladys.
has a reason to this story.
Oh, great gods. I
Haha.
doubt
Moving on.
there's a good reason for this, but okay.
Um,
Don't
eh.
spoil anything.
I'm not. Moving on.
Okay, cool.
She is not my mother. I set down my fork and knife and stand up. I am done. Excuse me. My father and I have never got on, but our relationship has significantly worsened since he married the baker. My father, the king, it has been 17 years and I have never felt any love from him. He
Yeesh.
treats Imogen and Rod, who only entered our lives 1 year ago, like his own children. Better than he has ever treated me. This has been my life ever since Mother passed away 4 years ago. Mother was the only one that was there for me when no one else was. If it wasn't for the accident during the Great War, she still would be here.
Why the sour face so early in the morning, Princess?
Ooh. Oh man.
Let me guess. It's the king, the queen, or Princess Emmeline? Or is it all of them?
I ignore his question. Fritz, what are you doing here so early?
I'm running some errands for my father.
Oh, Fitzgerald Aidan Leverton, the son of the highest knight of the Order of Caldria. Caldria?
Caldera?
Caldera? There we go. Caldera.
Yeah.
His father, Sir Alcaster, has served the royal family for many years. Sir Alcaster is one of the king's most trusted advisors. 3 years ago, Fritz was assigned to the honor of becoming my personal knight. His presence is the only company I can tolerate nowadays.
Oof.
You should wait in the throne room then.
Thank you. Princess.
Yes? Okay, I'm sorry. How many games are they going to go through in one night? Just stick
Apparently
to a
all of them.
game.
Why ever would they do that?
It's,
That's crazy.
it's all four of them down there.
Yes, and I've seen
I
them play
mean,
one game for 4 hours long. It's been 20 minutes and they have gone through 4 different games.
You see, we're recording. Therefore, they have to play all of the games. All 666
you could
plus
just turn
games.
those notifications off.
Steam does not allow you to do that unless I unfriend him. I'm not unfriending my brother.
I mean, you
I
could.
mean,
I knew it. I knew both of you would say that.
I'm allowed to say that.
I know.
I say I'm allowed to say that.
That's not how that works at all.
I think that's exactly how this works.
No, I'm not gonna unfriend him just because they decide to do this. Anyway, yes,
You know, I haven't seen you smile once since I met you.
that sucks.
Oof.
Why is that of an importance? Of any importance?
Still, I do hope to see you smile one day, Princess. Well, I won't take up more of your time. I'll see you at 10.
10.
Don't tell me you've forgotten.
My memory.
Forgotten what?
We're going to town today, remember?
I deflate as the realization draws upon me. It has been 2 days since the king issued the order.
Luna, I would like you to accompany Emmeline on one of her town outings.
Surely you could send maids with her instead?
I would not have requested you to accompany her if I was going to send her with her maids. I want you to make an effort to get along with your sister. Not how. Okay.
Step sister.
Motherfucker. She is your sister, and you will treat her and Rod as if they were of your blood. Dude. 2 days from now, you are going to accompany Emmeline outside. It has been 4 years since you last left the palace. Ever since then, you have locked yourself away. You barely leave your room. Angielle was in the grip of war back then, but now the kingdom is safe and back to its former glory. I want you to see how beautiful Angielle really is. So you're sending her with someone she doesn't want to be around. Lovely. Luna, a princess, must know her kingdom. Go with Emmeline, and she will show you the town that you only ever see through your windows.
Is that an order?
If it needs to be. Are we clear? Luna?
Understood. The last time I left the palace was 4 years ago, when the king took me with him to check on the people after the Great War had ended. I shake my head, removing myself from the memory. I am safe here.
Motherfucker.
Princess, are you alright? It won't be that bad. The townsfolk are good people.
How can you be so sure?
Times have changed. People change.
That is precisely the problem. Mother never changed. Mother loved me until the end.
Sometimes change is for the better, Princess. I think you'll see that today. If you'll excuse me, I shall see you later.
Delora, do you think witches are capable of bringing back the dead? I wish you could talk to me, you and the others. My dolls are my only friends. They are the only ones I can trust. Unlike humans, they will never betray me.
Already getting
Valid.
creepy vibes.
Oh, definitely. But like, also, humans do suck. I agree on with her on
Yes.
Good
that.
thing. They will never hurt me. They will always be there for me. The moment I saw Delora, I knew she was special. She was different, so elegant and realistic, and almost as if she was breathing.
That is
She was a
never a
gift
good
from the
thing.
king on my 17th birthday. I only started receiving dolls from him when Mother passed away. Mother does not believe in birthday celebrations. But every year, at midnight, a letter would appear under my door. It would contain instructions leading me through the palace on an adventure to a room filled with gifts, cakes, and sweets. A child's dream. I'd be fascinated by the dolls, which were always held a little greeting card. A card with the words, I love you, on it, signed by M. The card would tell me to keep those celebrations a special secret, but I didn't need to be told that. Mother always found a way to show me she still cared. In her own way. The secret celebration had stopped as soon as she had disappeared. Yes,
Excuse me, Your Highness. The king has requested your presence.
this better not be another lecture. Tell him I am on my way. I will see you later, Delora.
Oh.
Oh, love that. Just the oh.
No one was saying it, so I said it. That's how this works. Good morning, Your Highness.
Sir Mythos, Mythros? Yeah, Mythros.
Yeah.
Sir Mythros, the
Sure.
royal advisor. Father trusts him a great deal, just like he does Sir Alcaster.
Every day you look more and more like your mother.
I sometimes find Sir Mythos talking to Mother's portrait when he thinks no one is looking. He must have
He's crazy.
admired her a lot, but I cannot bring myself to think highly of him. There is something
Eh.
about him that puts me on edge.
Oh. Are you on your way to see the king? I shall not keep you then. Until our next meeting, dear princess.
Your Majesty,
Luna, are you ready? You will enjoy this, Luna. I've heard the toy shop has lovely dolls. This will be good for you. Get over there. You will get to know your sister better, and you will be able to interact with and learn about the people of Angielle, about our subjects.
I will not learn anything I do not already know.
Why do you always believe that the people around you are incapable of good?
Because I have seen how quickly people will betray and manipulate each other to get what they want. Mother warned me about human nature.
You do not see clearly, Luna. If you would only open your eyes, you would be able to see how good people really are.
I believe I am already quite capable of seeing the true nature of people. After all, I have seen that there is no good in you.
Gasp. Luna,
Where were you when I needed you 4 years ago? Where have you been ever since? Back then, I had been overflowing with grief and pain. I had just lost Mother, my entire world. I had hoped that maybe then he would have shown me love and compassion, even just a hug to let me know someone was there. It had been a childish hope, and I had been left alone. I did not see him for months, had barely even heard his voice. You cannot rely on anyone but yourself. You cannot trust anyone but yourself. This is what you have taught me, Your Majesty.
oof. I know that I've hurt you. I know that there is nothing I can do to atone for what I did. But please, Ophelia and her children are not a part of that. They do not deserve to be hated.
In the end, they still matter more to him than I ever did.
Luna,
Enough. I have already said I will go.
everyone is waiting outside.
I shudder at the thought of leaving the palace after so many years.
Luna, it will be okay.
How can you be so sure?
Thank you for agreeing to accompany Emmeline.
I would not disobey an order from the king. Excuse me.
Hello, how can I help?
Viorica!
Emmeline! Princess Emmeline! How good to see you!
I trail Emmeline, ignoring her as she embraces her friend. I glance around the small shop. The dolls displayed are nowhere near the quality of the ones in my room. I cannot understand why Emmeline insists she buys her gifts for her friends here. I cannot believe I am outside the palace.
There's no need to be so tense, Princess. I would never let anything happen to you. Your only job is to relax and enjoy yourself.
You ask the impossible of me.
There is no need to be formal, Viorica. I'm still the same as I was.
Oh, yes, Rod's come along. Oh, oops.
Nope, nope.
We both thought that was you.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Rod's come along as well. Weren't you Rod?
Who did
Okay.
this last time?
I'm pretty sure you did, Mooney. And like that would make an even split for the family if you did Rod and Ophelia and I did Emmeline and King what's his face.
It's been a while, Viorica. It's good to see you again too, Rod.
And I must introduce you to Her Highness, the Crown Princess Luna.
The look on Viorica's face as she takes a step back from me is all too familiar. Fear.
Oof.
My apologies for being so rude, Your Highness. Good morning. Um,
Ah. And this is Sir Fitzgerald, Sir Alcaster's son.
it is a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Oh, you're Sir Fitzgerald?
She has her priorities set.
Right.
It's like,
As she should.
goodbye,
Yes.
friend. Hello, handsome man.
Yes, that's what anyone would do, and any good friend would just like let themselves be pushed aside.
Yes.
Basically.
You really are as handsome as Emmeline described in her letters.
Hey.
I'm sorry?
Ah. Please don't mind her, Sir Fitzgerald.
I'm sorry, Emmeline. Right.
Ah. Ha.
So, what brings you all the way here?
Oh, I'm here to get some toys, gifts for some new friends.
Toys from here? Are you sure?
Of course I am.
I cross my arms. I would prefer if we finish this errand as quickly as possible.
Y- yes, of course. I'm sorry, Your Highness. Princess.
I can barely breathe in here. I just want to go back to the palace.
Beautiful lady.
Who
Good
want-
morning.
Yep, that makes sense.
I want to be beautiful lady. I wanted to be before and I want to be again.
I
Okay.
kind of figured.
Fuck yeah.
Up until this point, I had always considered Mother to be the fairest beauty in the land. The lady that walked in proves me wrong. Her beauty is mesmerizing and clearly without peer. Everyone in the shop is openly staring.
Oh, you're early today, ma'am.
I have some important errands to run later today. Are the items ready now?
Oh, of course. Let me go and fetch them for you. I'll just be one moment, Emmeline.
Why is she smiling at me?
Because she's a beautiful lady.
Here you are, ma'am.
Thank you.
Bye, beautiful lady.
Come back. Ah, that lady was beautiful.
Right? Any girl standing next to her becomes hopelessly ugly by comparison.
Who is she?
She's new around town. Some say that she's a fairy.
Fairy. Fairies is Saint Angeline. And oh God, what was it again? Angielle.
Angielle.
There we go.
Gio.
Angielle from the witches 4 years ago. Everyone considers them our saviors. And yet the fairies are still unable to stop the fairy tale curse from spreading.
Here you go. Thank you so much.
No, thank you, Viorica. I hope to drop by again soon.
Good. I'll look forward to seeing you again. I hope to see you again soon as well, Rod. Likewise.
Leaving the palace was a bad idea. While I was out, I am the center of attention. Some townsfolk point and stare at me. Most, however, make a point of avoiding me, like I am the plague. There are some spiteful stares, but thankfully none are nearly as intense as they were 4 years ago.
I'm sure the townsfolk are only surprised to see you again after so many years.
Right. Fritz and Rod lag behind us, which leaves only Emmeline, oh my god.
Emmeline?
Emmeline, yes, walking beside me. I cannot decide which is worse, the staring or her company.
Oh, Luna, look! A street performance! It's been so long since I last watched one.
Street performance?
Good day, everyone. My name is Waltz, and I'm here to spread some happiness and magic.
Woo!
Ooh,
Woo!
fancy.
Very fancy. A boy named Walt snapped his fingers, and colorful flower petals started to rain down from the sky.
Isn't that pretty, Luna?
And are those the princesses over there? It is an honor to have you in attendance. Please accept this humble gift.
He snaps his fingers, and white lilies appear in his hand.
Oh, thank you.
The boy looks at me as if expecting some kind of reaction. When he gets nothing from me, he sighs and gives me a wary smile.
I hope to see you again during my next show.
We'll definitely try.
He gracefully bows before moving back into his area to perform more magic tricks for a gathering crowd.
There are performers like this all around Angielle. I love them. Maybe someday we'll get to see some musicians too. Those are my favorite.
I do not intend to leave the palace again.
Ah. But you don't like it out here? Rod and I grew up here. I love Angielle, and this is my favorite part of the kingdom. I wanted to share this with you, Luna. I know you didn't really want to come, but you still tagged along. That means a lot to me, so thank you.
I love that you sound so condescending.
Look, man, I straight up asked, should I do the same as before? And I was given a yes, so.
By Mooney. You were given a yes by Mooney.
You didn't say no.
Yeah, because I don't want to spoil anything. Moving on.
It's fine.
I did not do this for you. I'm only here because the king ordered me to go with you.
I just want us to be closer, Luna. I would like to try and be your friend.
I do not want or need your friendship.
Ah.
No matter how you act around me, we are not and will never be sisters. I'd take care to remember that if I were you.
But I.
Rod suddenly grabs my hand, pulling me away from Emmeline.
Stop.
He's staring daggers at me. I think this is the first time I've ever seen him angry.
Rod, don't.
Let me go. Both of you ought to stay away from me. I feel the heavy atmosphere as I turn to look at the people staring at us. Their expressions mirrors the look of disdain I saw years ago. Anger, disgust, hatred. I begin to walk away.
Princess, wait.
Don't follow me.
Princess!
I adjust my cloak, making sure my face is hidden from view. I never should have left the palace. As I walk around, I watch the people bumbling down the streets. So carefree. They work so hard for so little reward. They could work their entire lives and never have a fraction of what I have. And yet, they are happy. And I
I heard Anise lost her job at the palace.
It's true. Crown Princess Luna made sure the poor girl was fired.
stop in my tracks at the mention of my name.
Not again.
Anise? Was that the name of the one maid that tore Dolores' dress? If so, my decision to fire her was justified.
Great gods.
A palace maid cannot be clumsy. Why should I tolerate poor performance? What did I do that was so wrong?
I know that Anise. Hardworking, big-hearted, very good with medicine. Shame she lost her job so quickly.
You know how hard the crown princess is to please. My friend at the palace says she doesn't even smile, only goes around with that cold look on her face. That's probably why they call her the Ice Princess.
Ice princess? So all those times I heard the servants saying that, I'd always suspect they were talking about me.
She's the complete opposite of our Princess Emmeline. That child's an angel. We all know she should be we all know she should be crown princess.
Annoyance begins to simmer inside me. I cannot stand hearing any more, so I walk away. Ever since Emmeline entered my life, I have always been compared to her, and now I have become second best. I am Luna Riella Breton, daughter of King General Breton III and the Crown Princess of the Kingdom of Angielle. I am of royal blood. She is nothing.
Eesh.
There you are.
I love the yeesh from Artemis there.
Yes.
Yeah?
It's a big yeesh.
Yeah, she does not she is not nice.
Yeah.
Princess, you must come back with me. It's getting too late for you to remain outside. Princess? Are you alright? Are you hurt?
I brush him off and turn away. No need to fuss. Let us return to the palace. Leaving the palace was physically and mentally draining. My bed is welcoming to my unusual heavy body. I turn my head and meet Dolores' glazy gaze from where she sits on my shelf. I left the palace today, Dolores. It was the same as all those years ago. Everyone looked at me like I was. What have I ever done to deserve those looks? How can I be so hated? Ice Princess. I wish Mother was here. I look at the smiling faces of my dolls. At least I still have all of you. I yawn and stretch my arms. Good night, Dolores.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Singing? But who?
Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky.
Freaked out, Mooney?
Yeah, a little bit, honestly.
Great.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
I blink my eyes open only to see Dolores sitting right in front of me on my bed, moonlight spilling across her delicate features.
How I wonder what you are.
Wasn't she on the shelf with all the other dolls when I went to bed? Did Laura?
It's almost time.
I pinch my cheeks to make sure I'm not dreaming. It hurts.
Only 10 minutes before the clock strikes 12. I hope you're ready, Princess.
What? My doll just turned into a human. How? Who are you?
You know who I am. I've been watching you since the day your father gave me to you.
What is happening? I don't think I've ever been so confused in my life.
All the answers will come with time. But right now I am here to give you something, Princess.
Is this?
Cinderella's very own glass slipper.
It is beautiful. Too beautiful. Then I realize to be then a realization begins to dawn upon me. You're a witch.
Smart girl. I knew you'd figure that out eventually. Now it's time to say goodbye to your precious crown.
What?
Dun dun dun.
Sweet dreams, Cinderella.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun,
Dun.
dun.
Hey, wake up, girl.
Huh? Where am? Ow, my head.
You have some nerve sleeping in front of my shop. Leave before a customer sees you.
I was in my room. How am I here?
Did you not hear what I said, you filthy child?
Filthy? You would speak to the crown princess in such a manner?
If you're the crown princess, then I'm the queen. You must have been knocked on the head quite hard to have such grand delusions.
I am not delusional. I am Luna Real Breton, blood daughter of King Geron Breton III and the crown princess of Angielle.
Right. The king never had a daughter with that witch.
Is she referring to Mother? Witch?
Don't pretend to be stupid, girl.
I only stare at her, puzzled.
Our good king only has stepchildren, Princess Emmeline and Prince Rod. And you are most definitely neither of them.
What?
Now get gone before you go spouting your crazy gibberish at my customers and scare them away.
With a huff, she leaves me to my own rapidly turning thoughts. I quickly realize that I am wearing tattered clothes, and I and that I do not even have shoes on. No, no, no. This cannot be happening. Something shines against my chest, and I reach up to grab it. This is. It all floods back. Delora being a witch, Cinderella's grass slipper. This is not a dream. Delora gave me the fairy tale curse. My hands begin to tremble. I must return to the palace to speak with the king. Let me in.
Sorry, girl, but this place is off limits to uninvited guests.
You do not understand. I am the crown princess Luna Riella Breton. I must speak with my father. As loathed as I am to call him that, I have to. No one will believe me if I am addressing him by title.
You best leave now nice and quiet before we have to force you.
If you would only.
Make way for the king!
The gates swing open and 3 horses trot out. The soldiers ride 2 of the horses, while the last horse has a different familiar rider. Father! I immediately move to block the path of his horse. The soldiers move to hold me back.
Your Majesty.
What is this? Your Majesty, this girl is claiming to be your daughter. Daughter? Both of my stepchildren are in the palace right now.
What? Even father is a part of this? Father, you must help me. A witch has cursed me. For once in your life, just once, help me. You must believe me.
Tell me, where is your family, child? Why are you all alone?
He looks at me with pity in his eyes. He is looking at me more kindly as a peasant than he ever did when I was the crown princess and his daughter. I recoil.
You must be hungry. Take this. This should feed you and your family for a day or two. The kingdom offers work opportunities to those who need them. Please let your parents know.
I do not want your pity, father.
Please escort this girl back to her home. Make sure she gets there safely. At once, Your
At
Majesty.
once, Your Majesty.
I watch as my father and his 2 guards ride away on their horses, leaving me to stand in their dust. He left me alone. Again.
Where's your home, girl?
There is nowhere left for me to go. Father has forgotten me. Leave me.
Now look here, our orders were to.
Leave me alone.
Suit yourself. Can't say we didn't try.
Don't cause any more scenes, little girl.
I watch with blurry eyes as the soldiers return to the palace. How can this be happening? I stare at the small pouch in my hands. I do not know what hurts more, the fact that I have just been unceremoniously paraded away from my home like I am nothing more than a piece of garbage, or the fact that my own father does not recognize me.
Oh, look at that girl's hideous dress.
How difficult it is to be poor.
Great gods.
I clutch the pouch closer to my chest as I run to an empty alley. I huddle in a corner, trying to become as small as possible. I squeeze my eyes shut, hoping that when I open them, everything will be back to normal. A dream? No matter what happens, you must not leave the palace. Why? The world is cruel. People will only ever hurt you. But they are always so nice to me. That is only because you are the crown princess. They will only ever think of what they can take from you. I am trying to protect you, my love. That is why you must never leave the palace. Never leave Mother. I am the only one who will ever love you so much. Do you understand? I understand.
What the fuck?
And that was chapter 1.
What
Ah.
the
Thoughts so far, everyone?
I enjoy the voices that I have been doing.
Does that mean you don't
No.
enjoy the story so far, Artemis?
Nah, I'm enjoying the story. I'm
I'm
certainly
still
intrigued.
just as conflicted as last time.
Same here.
Like, you
But
Like,
we
can't.
I'm not.
had better things to say, it legit being the first playthrough last time. But we aren't going
Yeah,
to talk about that missing episode.
it's fine.
It's fine.
But yeah, definitely concerned. Still think Dad is trying to do a blended family fucking wrong.
Oh
But
yeah,
Yeah,
that was
definitely.
a
100%.
100%.
He is
yeah,
going
like,
about it completely wrong. But there's no
yeah,
Merope in this world, so it's fine.
There's no
unfortunately, there is no
Marapi.
Merope.
And
But
join
we're
us next time to
wondering.
figure out what the heck
Oh,
Merope is, everyone.
we're saving that for the next episode. I see. I see.
Yeah, yes,
Cliff,
totally.
even more than whatever the fuck that just was.
All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe if you want to see more, or don't. You do you.
Please like the video. Definitely subscribe. Hit the bell button. I've watched enough
Subscribe, like,
YouTube
leave
videos.
leave
Yeah.
comments down below, all that good
Yeah.
stuff.
Actually,
Let's
I
play
read a
some
Help.
study
Reddit.
that if you ask people to do more than one thing, they won't do it. So let's just stick with subscribe.
Oh well. Please tell us your favorite animal in the comments below. Please.
What?
I want to
Okay.
know.
All
I
right.
want to
Yeah.
know.
We'll,
I'm
we'll
curious.
answer that next episode. What our favorite animals are. Okay.
Sounds good to me. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Until next time. Peace out, everyone.